This wall right here is where I used to come all the time to score my drugs.
For more than 30 years, this was home for Monica Potts. Skid Row in Los Angeles.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Monica, and I'm your facilitator for the Relapse Prevention Group.
Today, she's still on Skid Row, not hunkered down against a wall. She's thriving and leading the way to recovery for others in their journey out of homelessness.
People stigmatize people with mental illness because they believe that we're violent and that we're very unapproachable.
Monica is the peer advocate coordinator for LAMP Community. The organization's mission is to end homelessness for those with mental health challenges through immediate housing, followed up with other types of treatment and services.
We truly believe that until somebody has a place to sleep each night and knows every day where they're going to be, that they're not going to be able to address much more complicated issues that they're facing, such as substance abuse, mental illness, chronic health conditions.
Hearing voices and seeing things that weren't there was really hard for me to cope with, but I had no clue that I was mentally ill. What I thought is that was just normal, and when I did drugs, it eased it a little bit for me.
So where do homeless people go for help?
Most of the individuals that are homeless and mentally ill are not able to access regular mental health care through the existing systems. Many of them end up either in two places. They either end up having to be incarcerated. The other alternative is they get hospitalized. They end up in an emergency room where they're really treated only in that moment.
And that doesn't serve that patient well, and it certainly is a stress on the nursing staff, the medical staff, and also the fellow patients in that setting.
Dr. Paul Lindy is an attending psychiatrist for San Francisco General Hospital. He says ER facilities are not equipped to properly deal with psychiatric emergencies.
One form of stigma is out of sight, out of mind, and that is not providing an appropriate level of care for a vulnerable population.
I think we still have a long way to go, and I think that the successes that we're having across the country in keeping people housed after they move out of homelessness is really what's ultimately going to change the perception in the community.
People do recover from mental illness. Right now I'm living in a one-bedroom apartment. I have 2 puppies. It beats a tent any day.